Magic Overtime with Dante Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida. And welcome back to Magic Overtime here in our Magic Studios. Again, continuing on with Darrell Armstrong, and we got Mad Dog back in the control room. I want to check in with him as we started talking about our favorite memories here of Darrell Armstrong. Mad Dog wanted to weigh in one of his own. See if you remember this, Darrell. Mad Dog, what do you got for us?
Well, I have a great memory, Dante. It was 2002. I was down at Amway Arena outside the Magic's locker room talking with Olumide Oyedeji, the former Magic big man. And Darrell Armstrong bursts out of the locker room full of energy and completely ruins my interview with this unbelievable soundbite.
Very, you know,
He had some great singing chops there, Darrell.
Yeah.
Was that R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Trust me, that line right there, it's a catch on line. If I sing it around any locker room, everybody's going to sing it the next day. Trust me, they start singing that for some reason.
When we heard Justin pull that before, we were singing it for about 10 minutes before he got here.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're going on tour.
All right.
All right.
I'm in.
That's our only song, though.
We only have that one verse, too. That's
one
all we're going to sing. That's all we're going to sing the whole time.
Well, you talked about that and the guys in the locker room. I remember my first year here, you had a big night. I think you went out and scored 30. And we go in the locker room after the game, and Nick Anderson had caution tape all around his locker because his locker was right next to yours. And he knew all the media was going to come talk to you, so he wanted to make sure they were out of his space. I mean, things like that. You guys were always joking around, weren't you?
Yeah, we had a good time. And we, we always knew when to be serious, but we also knew when to have a good time. And like I said, I learned a lot from Nick, Penny, Shaq, Dennis Scott, Horace Grant, B. Shaw. I mean, I learned a lot from those guys, and for life. I appreciate everything that they done for me, and and I can't say much more than that because they taught me how to play the game.
All right, take a look at the monitor. We got one more surprise here for you, Darrell. Take us through this play. This was a crazy game, a crazy sequence in a game, and we want you to take us through what you see here on the monitor. Remember this game against the Denver Nuggets?
I got the pictures in my garage.
Tim's hard. He's mad about you. Got him mad about something.
Yeah, because he wasn't. He didn't want to be pressured that night. So I put that defense on him.
He's so angry he takes a TV courtside and chucks it to about half court.
See, what Tim don't know is I got guys in my.
Look at that toss. Decent toss, right?
I got guys in my subdivision. They call me Home Depot repair man. I put up my own flat strings and everything. So, I mean, this was easy to repair,
All you had to do is plug it back in.
Yeah, plug it back in. But no, the key is cutting it on.
Oh, okay.
Not everybody can just
right.
anyone can plug it in, but he got it on.
Right, I got it on. He threw the TV. They say don't lay the TV flat.
Right.
But he threw it. So, hey.
One against both.
What's my memory of that night? My memory of that night was getting that broken television and having Darrell sign it and then having to run it over to Tim Hardaway and have him sign it so we could try to auction it off for the OMYF.
Did he sign it?
Yeah, he signed it after you did. You were I have no problem.
I don't no problem.
That might be the weirdest thing I've ever had you sign.
Yeah, that's all right.
A broken television set.
I'm Home Depot, man.
That's right.
You had to have been surprised that it still worked. You had to.
I was surprised,
right?
to be honest with you. And the funny part was, like I said, I got the pictures. Somebody took 2 pictures of it, and they got me plugging it up, and then they got me walking it over there. So, but I was definitely surprised that it came on. I should have sat down and watched TV with him.
No, we needed you in that game. All right, Darrell, one last thing. Take a look at the monitor. We got our Geico fan question of the week, if you take a look at this.
Hi, Darrell. This is Shelley from Maitland. I heard that football is your first love. Is that true?
Darrell, good question. Football, a big part of your life, isn't it?
Yeah, football is a big part of my life. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Regular season and the Super Bowl is over, and no arena football this year.
That's right.
Yeah, football has definitely been a big part of my life. Love field goal kickers. Twice, 2 47-yard field goals, and one time against Terry Boughton. That was the first time, and the next time I did it homecoming. But just something was special in my life. I think that's what showed me the toughness, because I also didn't play just field goal kicker. I was a wide receiver as well and could catch the ball real good, but just was slow.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe you're slow at all.
Slow on the field?
I was slower than George.
I am pretty quick.
Now I don't believe that at all.
But you used to keep your helmet in your locker.
Yes.
I remember that. You used to have your helmet in there. I mean, you put it on every now and then, like when you were getting a little crazy. But you had your helmet in your locker from your college days.
I always kept it. Just the memories. And what's funny that you say that. Josh Howard, when I got with the team last week, Josh Howard said, "Yo, you need to bring your football helmet." I said, I'll bring it in. He said, I'm for real. I want the football helmet in here, but because they knew I was superstitious, and they knew I had a lot of memories with football, and so it was fun to hear him say that. But it was kind of funny as well because I was like, "What, you gonna put it on and wear it outside on the court?" But it's a great situation. It's just a great time when I was in Dallas, and those guys remember that football helmet, and I love that.
You said superstitious. What other superstitions did you have? I mean, we knew a couple of things, but what can you reveal that you had to do before a game?
Well, I always felt like I had to eat chicken, but the thing was I never wanted to cut my goatee off. I always used to wear the full goatee, and if I cut it off, I always got hurt.
Really? Is that right?
I always got hurt. And maybe because I was thinking about it, too, after a while.
I'm thinking that has nothing to do with your facial hair.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, Darrell, this has been great catching up with you, and we got one last question for you, George. Fire. It's called our Would You Rather segment, all right? Are you ready for Would You Rather?
Yes.
Okay. Now, normally we get a little crazy with these. We do off-the-wall stuff, but I'm going to ask you, it's related to the last topic we were on about football. Darrell Armstrong, would you rather hit a game-winning three-pointer to give your team the championship in Game 7 of the finals, or would you rather hit a game-winning field goal in the Super Bowl for the Washington Redskins?
Ooh.
You have to pick one. You can't do both.
And you give the Skins the Super Bowl.
You either hit a three-pointer to give your team, let's just say the Magic.
You don't even have to finish. That's easy. Kick that field goal.
I knew you'd take the field goal. I knew it.
Football's my first love.
Yeah, I knew you'd take the field goal. You were a straight-on kicker,
Straight on kicker.
Yeah.
And guess who signed something for me?
Mark Mosley?
Mark Mosley.
He was
number 3.
He was
Redskin
overrated,
jersey.
that guy.
Careful now.
Can we fight on the set?
Yeah, we can.
After.
Was he your favorite Redskin? You might be the
Favorite.
only one that had Mark Mosley as their
Mosley.
favorite Redskin.
Straight on kicker. And I was a straight on kicker, and I had the shoe like Mark Mosley. Also, Tom Dempsey had this.
Did you have the hair? Did you have the hair like Mark Mosley?
No, because my hair wouldn't grow.
I guarantee you were faster than Mark Mosley.
I was way faster than Mark Mosley.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
All right, Darrell, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. It's always good catching up with Darrell Armstrong. We do appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks, Pat.
All right. Again, everyone, go to magicovertime.com. We want to get your emails, giving away a pair of tickets, lower bowl to the Miami Heat on February 22nd, and the winner will be revealed on magicovertime.com.
Yeah, we need the hits.
Yeah, we need the hits. Let's be honest. 57375 is the text number. Keyword overtime to get those tickets as well. Mad Dog, how are we closing this out?
Well, Dante, when we come back, we'll catch up with Kevin Holden, who will take you behind the scenes at the annual Meet the Magic party at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And before we break, we invite you to be there for Guys Night Out on Tuesday, February 17th, when the Magic take on the Charlotte Bobcats at Amway Arena. For $50, you get 2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, and 2 beverages, plus access to a pre-game Bud Light beer garden and a post-game autograph session with the Magic dancers that you will not want to miss. For tickets, call 1-800-4NBA-TIX or order online at orlandomagic.com.
Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.